Anthony Slater here in Staples Center postgame after a Thunder win over the Lakers. Third time they beat the Lakers in the last month. This one not nearly as close, or not nearly as lopsided as the other two. They blew the Lakers out by 40 and 35 in December. Tonight they only beat them 117, 113. And the problem shown right there in the score, the Thunder defense. They give up 44 points to Lou Williams, a career high, including 23 in the fourth quarter. Kind of, exploited what at times has been an inconsistent Thunder defense, specifically out on the perimeter. But on Russell Westbrook weekend in LA, which included, obviously he was honored at UCLA last night, Westbrook was really the star late. He either set up or scored the last 10 Thunder points. And he was big. And, Kobe Bryant, I thought, talked about him a lot afterwards. And I thought it was pretty interesting. So anyway, the Thunder win moves them to 26-11. They go to Portland for Sunday night, to Minnesota on Tuesday night against two subpar teams. You'd like to see them show better defense to close out this road trip. But here's Kobe Bryant, about 5 or so minutes of him really in a really reflective mood post game. Listen to him talk about Russell Westbrook and the Thunder. And then after that, here's Durant and Westbrook talking about a win.
But it is what it is. It's basketball. These things happen.
Did he cop to it afterwards?
I haven't spoken to him afterwards, but I'm sure he would. I mean, it's fine. Part of the game.
Going back to Lou, you've obviously been around a lot. Have you recall anyone else being that good at throwing fouls?
Well, you have some players in the league that are pretty good. I mean, Kevin Martin's pretty good at it. James is pretty good at it. KD's pretty good at it. Lou's exceptional because he can still get a shot off. Those guys are at the top of the list.
What's been your reaction to all the All-Star love you have? So many.
Yeah, I mean, just very appreciative. I mean, what can I say? You know what I mean? It's just, it's a great feeling.
What's it been like watching Russell Westbrook from back in the day when, he's a college student at UCLA that I'm sure you'd see to superstardom to now, he's getting honored at UCLA to star tonight?
I think what he's doing for UCLA is amazing. And, he sometimes I sit back and I wonder what the hell scouts are doing, seriously. Because I played against this kid when he just showed up to UCLA. He literally just showed up there and we were playing pickup basketball. And I was like, who the hell is this kid? He plays exactly the same way. I mean, he was everywhere. And a relentless competitor. I never even heard of him. And so it's kind of shocking to me sometimes to kind of look at scouts and see what the hell they're looking at. And this guy was this way when he was 16 years old.
What are your thoughts on how well the team's been playing lately? The progress that they've been making?
Yeah, we've been playing very well. I mean, I think we've increased how physical we've been playing. I think we've been more active. Defensively, we're scheming a lot better defensively, and I think it feels good to see the improvement.
Because it was the second go around, like with Durant.
Oh, it's fun. I mean, it's always fun. It's always fun. I just keep messing with them and just cause I know what plays are gonna run. So I just try to just take them out of the play and just deny them the ball and then force them to figure something else out. You know what I mean?
Was the banner similar as the last one?
Was the what?
Was the banter similar to the last one?
Yeah, I mean we're always talking. I mean always.
Like one play looked like you were keeping from really almost got down, like almost hugged and grabbed his leg. And sort of dug into it. Was it just like the little stuff?
Yeah, it's tricks, little tricks, man. Little tricks. I've been around a lot of veterans. You know what I mean? So I've learned all the little tricks. He's every time I play against him, he picks up some of those things in terms of when to clutch and grab and things like that. You know what I mean? It's great. I just had the good fortune of playing with old guys when I came in, so I learned a lot of old tricks.
Is the charge the same, kind of the same? You get the ball, 8 seconds, 20 seconds left, whatever it is in that setup. You're going to get the shot. Is it the same feeling now as it was 20 years ago in that situation?
Yeah, I mean, I've never really had a feeling, if that makes any sense. I mean, it's always just kind of been really calm about it. Just get to your spot, get a good look.
It's not any more fun or any more kind of exciting.
No, it's always very, very matter of fact.
Is that conscious? thing?
I don't think so. I mean, I just think it just, if I'm being on a practice court and practicing those things over and over, it just kind of becomes an automatic thing. You don't really focus on the score or whatever the situation is. You just focus on doing what you've done thousands of times.
This might kind of be a weird question, but do losses still affect you? You know, a loss like this years ago would probably be pissed off after the game. Obviously, it's different now. Does it still have that effect on you?
Yeah, it's just, I just hide it a lot better now. It's hide a lot better. And, it's tougher, when you have a championship team, you're playing for a championship level, and you have championship talent. It pisses you off a lot more when you're not playing up to that level of potential. I think the team that we have now, we're playing hard. And we played very, very hard in the first 2 games against Oklahoma, and you see a big, big difference from then until now. Guys are getting better, improving. So, those things make me happy.
The Spurs and Warriors, obviously record-wise, are kind of considered a tier above the Thunder right now. You've now played them 3 times in the last month or so. What do you see from them and kind of their chances?
Honestly, you get in these close situations, these close game situations, and Oklahoma's just as dangerous as either one of those clubs. Russell and KD, those guys get to the basket and put a lot of pressure on your defense, a lot of pressure. I wouldn't discount them one bit.
Kobe, there was a play early on where you threw a pass between KD's legs. Did you channel your inner Messi there, or what was that?
Yeah, I mean, that's just soccer stuff. You know what I mean? It's just, basketball, it's like, gets a lot of oohs and ahs from it, but yeah, on the pitch, that's what you have, that's what you take. I mean, it's not like, and that's what I had, and that's what I took. So he kind of looked at me and said, dude, that was the pass to make. You know what I mean? It's just, but yeah, that comes up from my days in Italy.
You think that just, in terms of that idea of just not caring what other people are going to say?
I mean, D'Angelo's still trying to get there. Russell's, he's a different animal, man. This guy has a motor that never stops. He's a special athlete, dude.
I was just thinking more mentally than physically.
That too. And Russell's a beast, man. Give D'Angelo a couple years, man.
You're talking about the first time you played against him pick up at UCLA. Was that before his freshman year or before that?
Before the season even started.
Yeah, okay, but he was going into his freshman year.
Yeah, played the same way.
Played the same way when he was 14.
But we played the same way. I mean, he was all over the place, man.
Has it shocked you what he's done skill-wise? I mean, now it.
Nope. Because he cared. He competed. The guys that compete, and they, it means a lot to them. They're going to get better. No matter what. So it's not a surprise to me one bit.
How hard is it to defend OKC when they go small?
Well, they're hard to defend, period. You go small, obviously, they can stretch the floor a lot more. They got a lot of shooters on the floor. Russell penetrating, they run the 1-4 screen roll with him, and Durant at the top, and you have shooters spread. It's tough to understand where those rotations are coming from. Right? You got Bass trying to cover shooters in the short porch. In this case, it was Ibaka. And so he's trying to stay attached to him. Now Russell's barreling down on top of you, right? So it's those are.
Mindset heading into that one. What did you want to make sure you took away?
I still wanted him to shoot a 3. I just tried to pressure him and force him into a tough shot. I think I did a great job.
How was Lou Williams able to kind of get going? He had 44 tonight. Was it him? Was it the defense?
No, he made tough shots. He fall away. Every shot was a fall away. Baseline, playing pick and roll, shooting behind the pick and roll. It wasn't like he was just breaking us down off the dribble. He's a scorer. He's been a scorer since he came out of the womb. So, he had 4 or 5 shots falling out of bounds, in the corner, and then he hit some threes and transition threes. So, yeah, it wasn't like our defense was bad or he made shots tonight. And sometimes that's what happens in the league.
How about Russell down the stretch? I mean, did you kind of see him determined to take over? I think he set up or scored the last 4 or 5 buckets.
Yeah, I mean, Kobe was just denying and fronting all the way at the top of the key, and I just tried to play decoy and set the screen. And Russ was just going downhill, and after that, it was 3-on-2, and he just made the decision after that. So, we were in the pick and roll. Me and him were pick and roll the last few minutes of the game, and they wasn't leaving. Kobe was just sitting on my top of my legs and denying. And just going downhill, making plays, finishing baskets, man, and he led us to the win.
See Steven finish at the rim and make those 2 free throws. How good was that to see big fella knock those down?
It was great, man. We trusted Steven, we believed in him, and he came through for us. He was big. He played a great game tonight, and he finished under the basket, free throws. So he was great for us tonight. We needed this, man. We didn't want to lose this game, man. That'd have been tough for us.
What's been your general reaction to just the number of All-Star votes Kobe's getting?
I mean, he deserves it. He's done so much for the game, and fans love him. We've been loving him for a long time, so he deserves it, man. It's his last year. I think, of course, every year somebody gets snubbed from the All-Star game. But I think this year they wouldn't mind seeing Kobe Bryant, man, whoever it is. So, last one, man. All the great players, I think.
Russ, you were able to attack over and over again, get to the rim late in this game. Why were you able to be so effective doing that?
Just trying to pick my spots. So they were, basically denying Kevin. So I try to use that to our advantage, get into the paint and try to find guys and score at the same time.
Found Steven a couple times. He knocked down those 2 free throws too. How big was that?
It was huge, man. Did a good job of being ready. I always tell our bigs to be ready when I come to the basket. Created a lot of attention and did a good job.
What did you see from Kevin on that final defensive stop?
Big stop, man, by him. He used his length. He's been doing a great job all game, all season. And just another big stop that he made tonight.
What's your general reaction to how many votes Kobe's getting for the All-Star game?
Say it again?
What's your general reaction to how many votes Kobe's getting for the All-Star game?
It's great, man. I think it's great for the game. Obviously great for him. I think it's much appreciated. I think he's done so much for the game. I think it's only right.
Lou Williams has obviously had some big games, but is that the best you've seen him?
Not sure. He played well tonight, hit some tough shots. Forces to make some changes defensively. He played well.
When you guys meet tomorrow, what's your number one focus going to be in practice?
Just try to turn the page and get ready for Portland. We got to do a great job, but sticking up to our standards and playing Thunder basketball.
What's this week, or I guess the last 2 days, kind of special for you? You have the UCLA thing, then obviously you kind of starred tonight in the state.
It's just a blessing, man. I think it's something you kind of take all in. Able to go to a game yesterday and have a ceremony to come here and get a win tonight is a true blessing for me. Great to see everybody here, family and friends. So just happy for that.
Anybody else?